Inspirators, it's Inspiring Vanessa and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm coming back with another YouTube live for you guys. I hope this would be a nice way to start off the week, as today is Monday. So if you guys are just logging in, don't forget to comment down below where you're logging in from and how your day at school was. I haven't been too well, so if my voice suddenly cracks really weirdly, that's probably because my throat or like my voice is slightly going, but I think it's much better than how it was a couple of days ago. Hi Sean, thank you so much for logging in. So today, as you guys can see by the title, if you guys saw last week's YouTube live, you guys would know this was what I was going to talk about, which is basically 5 ways you can improve your self-love, because last week I believe I was talking about teenage self-esteem and teenage mental health, so that would be fun to show you guys some ways to improve or help your self-love or help your self-belief, or your self-confidence perhaps. So let's get straight into this video. So I have 5 different ways that you can do this. These have personally helped me, I would say, but you can also look online because people have different ways and they can probably help you a bit more. You can kind of find which one helps you more or you find easier to do. Hi Victoria, thank you so much for logging in. Okay, so the first one is affirmations. I know I mention affirmations quite a lot. Basically what affirmations are is that they start off with I am. So you write down, let's say on a piece of paper, maybe on your phone, and you would write down I am this. And like for an example, I'm amazing, I am confident, I am beautiful, different things like that, and you would look at that and you would read that every single morning out loud. I know that sometimes when people tell me to do affirmations that it's kind of hard for me to do it out loud, but at least try and read it every single morning, because then that way you can really start embedding that and start believing that for yourself. Affirmations have helped me. Sometimes it is hard to say to yourself that you are different things when you feel like you're not, but eventually it will start to kick in and you will start to feel those different emotions. That's why I think affirmations are so great, just because they make a really big impact. The more you do them, I think the more you'll start believing them for yourself as well. Thank you all so much for logging in straight away. Hi your Queen Rena's World. Hi Grace, thank you for logging in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for being an inspirator. So the second one is skincare. This is more like for girls, or like basically for me, but obviously I know that boys can struggle with self-love as well, or self-belief, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, something to do with yourself. Skincare has helped me a lot. I knew that I really wanted to do something with my skin, because I know that every time like I do my skincare routine, it makes me feel much better. Like my face just feels nice, I feel nice. So if you guys would like me to do a skincare routine, I will be willing to do that. It was when I was doing my Lancome haul, and I basically had these products for skincare. Basically, it just makes my face feel really smooth, and it smells amazing as well. So I think I just feel much better, and you start really looking after yourself, which I think definitely will help you with your self-love. So basically, not specifically skincare, but anything that makes you feel better, anything that tells you that you're looking after yourself a bit better. That's basically what I would recommend for you guys for the second step. But skincare for me has personally what makes me feel good, makes me feel like I'm treating myself well. So the third one is listening to music, but not even any ordinary music that has lyrics that are meaningful. Now I'm not saying that any like songs or lyrics aren't meaningful, because everything has a reason for the song, everything has come from something, but I mean like things that like empowering, so when you keep listening to the song you can actually start subconsciously believing that and thinking about that, even though you're probably not deliberately thinking it. When you're singing it out loud, maybe at home or something, you really start saying out the empowering words. So I listen to different songs that make me not only make me feel happy, but they also make me feel empowered, and they make me feel inspired and motivated. And sometimes I even have motivational videos on my playlist. That's personally just for me, because I like listening to them, and people can also do that as well. Audiobooks are really amazing too. I like podcasts. I've been listening to quite a lot of podcasts lately. Jay Shetty has a great podcast. So does one of our friends. Her name is Jamelia, and her podcast, I believe, is called She Is Obsessed, and they just have some really great podcasts on there. So if you have the app called Podcasts on your phone, I have Apple, so that's how I know I have the app on there. Or you can download Audible, and you can listen to so many different audiobooks that will help you with your self-confidence. So audiobooks have definitely helped me, and they also got me started in doing speaking, because when I went on stage for the first time, my mum had already like introduced me to like The Secret and The Power. You guys may not have heard of it before, but they are also actual like physical books, and they are also audiobooks, and basically basically just gives you a whole different perspective, and it definitely makes you think about what you do more, and it definitely makes you feel more happy, I would say, and it makes you start thinking more about yourself and how you treat yourself. So I think that is a very big part to self-love, listening to stuff, whether it may be audiobooks or podcasts or even music. It just has to have something but like that has an empowering element or a meaningful element. Not on the terms that meaningful, like it's not important, but meaningful as in it will help you with your self-love and your self-belief and so on. So number 4 is look at yourself every single morning in the mirror and point out all the things that you love about yourself. Now on my TikTok account, go follow me, it's at inspiringv. On my TikTok account I have asked you guys, what do you love about yourself? And it makes me so sad because when I see the comments, some people just say nothing, and I think that makes me really upset, because it's like, how can you not realize your own worth? But then I'm like, sometimes I have felt like that in the past. So to help you guys with this, if you point out, unfortunately, if you see yourself in the mirror and you don't like anything about yourself, just point out all your facial features and just really embrace that, I would say. And every single day just start thinking about something that you like about yourself, because the more you start thinking about it, doesn't need to be physical appearance either. It can be something like you're very kind, you're very giving, you're very caring, you're very friendly, or something like that. Just start looking at yourself in the mirror and really believing that for yourself, because sometimes people look in the mirror and they don't want to look in the mirror because they think they don't like themselves, or because they don't like themselves and they can't find out anything that they love about themselves, unfortunately. And loving yourself isn't just something you do automatically. So if you just do these 5 steps in one day, your self-love isn't going to be unlocked all of a sudden. I think self-love, it's definitely a journey, it's definitely a growth process, but the more you start doing these different things, the more you start like doing affirmations or listening to different things that will make you feel empowered or motivated, I think your self-love will really start to flourish. And number 5 is smile and do different acts of kindness. I put this one down especially for number 5, just because not only is your self-love about taking care of yourself and like self-care, it's also about making yourself feel good about yourself. So when I help people, that makes me feel good. So I always say, smile at someone. You never know what they're going through. If you might even be a stranger, or just smile at someone. Usually I smile. I don't get the smile back, but at least I know that I'm doing some kind of act of kindness. But most of the time I do get a smile back, and it just makes you feel good that you may be making an impact to someone's day, because you don't know how much that smile can do for someone. You don't know what that person is thinking inside their heads, or how much they might dislike themselves, and maybe that smile might give them that sense of hope, or like a sign or a symbol. Whatever it is, smiling at someone, doing a simple act of kindness can really does go a long way. I know that sounds so cliche, people are like, oh yeah, every little helps, or that's like a Tesco's slogan, but or like every little goes a long way, but it really does. And you don't know what kind of impact it can do to that person. You don't know what you don't know what your smile can do for that other person. So I think always smile at someone. Try and do that every single day. Try and smile at least one person, and do a simple act of kindness, because you never know how much you might be helping them. You don't know if that person is stressed. You don't know if that person is dealing with something, whether that is mentally or physically. You don't know if they're dealing with self-hatred, or they're dealing with a lack of self-love or self-confidence. Doing something that can help them will definitely help you, because that'll make you feel like a better person. And I know that every time I help someone or I do an act of kindness, it does make you feel much better about yourself, and that means you start seeing yourself as a good person. And some people don't see themselves as good people, and unfortunately that's what kind of leads to people getting into depression or just being really down most of the time. So I think definitely trying to do something that will help another person. It doesn't need to be a massive thing like buying them something. It can just be something as an act of kindness. An act of kindness, basically anything that you can classify that as. My act of kindness may not seem like an act of kindness in your mind or in your book, but I think definitely just really try and help someone, because it does go a long way. Someone can smile at me and I'm like, oh my god, it's so nice, the person is so nice, but I don't know who the person is. And the really funny thing about smiling at strangers, even though you might seem a bit weird, or like people think that you might be weird, the really nice thing about smiling with strangers is that you don't know who they are, first of all, and second of all, you can't really, if you're not going to know that person, you're not going to know what that did for them. So in your head you just think that, if you tell yourself that that smile, that act of kindness has done something, it will definitely start making you feel much better about yourself. And I definitely think out of maybe all of these, this is the most important, just because what you're talking about, kind of self-love, as you guys can see by the title of this video down below or up here, it is 5 ways to improve your self-love. And if you guys just missed it, I can quickly repeat them, and then you can watch it back when this video is finished, and you guys can see like the reasons and the explanation. The first one is affirmations. The second one is skincare, or doing something that will make you feel good about yourself. Number 3, listening to music, podcasts, or audiobooks that are empowering and have a meaningful impact. And the fourth one is to look at yourself in the mirror and point out things that you like about yourself, point out things that may be physical or mental, maybe you're caring, maybe you like your hair or your complexion or whatever it is. And then the number 5 that I was just talking about is smile and do different acts of kindness, because it will make you and the other person or whoever you're doing it to make them feel much better, which is also why I do what I do, because the best way I make myself feel better is not making people laugh, not doing something, not doing a favor for someone, but actually helping someone and showing them that there is a different way to their journey, and that they can get help and they can feel better. So that's basically what I do, and that's the best way that I grow my self-love, is through helping other people. So you guys can figure out the way that you can grow your self-love the best. But I hope this really helped you guys. It's definitely helped me over the years, like around 3 years of doing public speaking. It is the 4th of November this year. It isn't the November 4th today, which means 2020 is coming really, really quickly. But maybe 2020, I know people always talk about New Year's resolutions, but maybe your New Year's resolution for 2020, it's a whole new era. Maybe your New Year's resolution will be to start growing on and working on your self-love. Maybe in 2021, which seems crazy because it feels like 2020 is going to go as fast as 2019, but maybe in 2021 you will have accomplished that. And I really hope that you guys do have a really great journey in your self-love process, because it will definitely make an impact to everything that you do. And I just wish you all the best of luck, and I'm still on my journey of self-love, so we can go through it together. Thank you all so much for watching this YouTube live. Love this. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment down below anything else you'd like me to talk about for a future YouTube live. I do them every single Monday at 5 PM at GMT time, because I'm British. I'll see you guys on my next YouTube live. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to improve your self-love, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.